Alright, let's go for it now. Let's get in gear. 2198. Okay. This guy. Let's stick with French. Big delay on the second move. Okay. Go for this line. I'll CD and bishop b5. Just get rid of this bad bishop in inverted commas. Right. Bit of pressure on d4. Maybe knight or bishop b4, knight h6, knight h6. Install the other knight on that nice square. I'm wondering a6, but it's going to be a bit pointless, I think. He's weakening his king a little bit with that move. So maybe bishop e7 and oh, okay, well bishop g7 in one go, just to keep protection of h6. Then later castling in f6. He's set my plan up for me. So I think bishop g7 here. Castle. So I just want to play rook e8 and f6. I don't want the queens off particularly. Maybe a6 is okay here. Or what about just f6 here? I think f6. Powerful French defence move if you can play it. Opening up the game, opening up files, blasting the rook down the f file. Here should the queen be on c7 though, because you've got knight e5, but then rook f2. Bishop's good on g7 anyway, it's out of the way. So I'm already on f3, if knight e5, rook f2. This looks bad for white, I think. This doubling on the f file very easily is not a good sign for him, I hope. So knight d4, rook f2. Hits the queen in h2. That's good. Bang. Knight d4. This could be a crushing French defence victory, which I need today. I've been beaten up so badly. I really need this. Threatening mate. Ah, oh, no. I missed that check. And now he's defending. How about bishop d4? Well, the idea then there's rook f1. I think bishop d4 will get my piece back. It's not all bad yet. Knight's pinned. So rook f1 checks. Rook f2. What about the queen to g7 here? It's a bit ig4. Okay. Or even, I don't know, queen f4 looks tempting. Queen f4 looks good. I'll go for that. Protecting h6, hitting c1. Maybe there's bishop e5 next. Also rook f1's dangerous. So I think it's still a dangerous position. So bishop e5 would be particularly useful for rook h2s. Rook f1's kind of useful for generally mating in two moves actually, after queen f2 of king g2 and rook f1, queen f1. So there's two major threats here. Bishop e5 and rook f1. This looks good still. Knight e2, maybe I can just take rook takes e2. Or rook f1 even. Looks good. What's this guy's stats? 5 minutes, 2-1. Oh, okay, 94. He's left the rook on c1 and pre, so couldn't I just take that? But this guy's stats, he's 219. He's been up to 2286. His standard, his blitz is 2303, and he's been up to 2424. But he's left the rook and pre. Okay, that was a cool game, a neat game today, an absolutely neat game. I think Capablanca wouldn't mind it. It was so neat. Just provoking pigeonhole for g7. This idea of getting the g7 bishop. It's in Watson's Dangerous Weapons in the French book. Watson's one of the great French defence writers. But f6 here looks, even though my queen, I haven't wasted time with a6 or moving my queen, it still seems effective here, even though there's knight e5 because of the rook f2. So this was cool. I liked this game. So even though I completely missed queen e6, bit of a blunder, but even so, this position is really dangerous. How does he defend this mate threat? So he has to lose that knight on d4, but now I've got my rooks doubled. The knight's still pinned. It's still dangerous after queen f4. Okay. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.